Hi everyone, welcome back. So when you watch this, it will be 2025. Happy New Year, everyone. Gosh, can you believe it? We made it to 2025. Okay, you guys have already seen this, but I told you that I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it, but I made up my mind. I have put gilding glue all the way around this, and we are going to use rose gold. So I'm going to let you guys watch me do this. So let's give her a shot. Okay, y'all. Voila. What a mess. That stuff makes such a mess. I would definitely... that stuff makes such a mess. Makes such a mess. But there is some stuck to the resin. I can't get it off. Maybe after a while I can maybe rub it off with something. I don't know, unless you guys have some secrets that you know how to get it off with. But it's just right around here. It just rubbed off. I mean, it just came off when I was rubbing it, and it's stuck. I mean, the resin's cured. It's just maybe because it's shiny. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. I think that really set that off. Looks so much better. Not so plain. So there. What do you guys think? Doesn't that look better? Sets it off now. All right, so there's that. That's finished. Now, for today's project, we are going to do what signifies New Year's. What is the number one thing that you see when you see New Year's Day, New Year's Eve? What is the number one thing that sets that apart? The symbol, the number one symbol for that. If you guessed a clock, then you are right. And I have a new clock mold. So we're going to be trying out this new clock mold and this well, it's not new, but this different kind of paper that I have. And God, what a mess. That stuff's everywhere. I want to put this paper inside this clock, and it's decoupage paper. So let me show you what the paper looks like first. This is what the paper looks like. And in the pack, it comes with 3 of each style. So they're really pretty papers, but they are decoupage paper, and they're really slick paper. So I don't think I'm going to have to do anything to them. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. So this is the clock mold that I have. And the paper that I chose, I ended up having to cut to fit in here. It's got glitter everywhere. And so that was a bear trying to get that to cut to fit. And of course, the paper is only 4x4, and this is an elongated design. So I had to figure out how I was going to make this work. So I ended up cutting a back piece like that. And then for the top piece, I can get it out here. It's all stuck because that mold's so shiny. What I did with the top piece is, because it had the black around it, I used my X-Acto knife and I cut around it so that it would blend in with the flowers versus having that black background around it. So then when I put it in there, you can't even tell that it's not supposed to be separated. So that is what I'm going to use in here. Now, it's not all we're going to do to it. You guys know how I have to bring everything to life, right? So on these pieces, you guys see that these flower edges here are very detailed, but they're not very shiny. So we're going to put some gilding glue on those, and we're going to highlight those in gold and make them pop, because that's what we're going to use for the clock face, is the gold. So let me get my gilding glue out, and we're just not gonna do all of them, just a few, just to make them pop. And then we're gonna, make them stand out with some gold. I thought about using my pen, but I think the pen would make it flat. I want it to look 3D, so purpose of the glue. So and then we're definitely going to do these. just because they're already gold in color, but they're just not a shiny gold. And then we got to let this dry. And then we're just going to put on the gold foil. Because these are the most prominent flowers in this design. I thought they would look the best if they were highlighted in gold. And then we might do some of these. I need to turn this around so I can get on this side. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and let this dry. And then when we come back, we're going to put some foil on these. It doesn't take very long for these to dry, for this to dry. I might put some down here too in this leaf. Okay, I think that's it. That's all we're going to do. Now we got some centers over here too. because I don't want to do the whole thing. I just want to highlight a few things. Okay. All right. We'll be back when this is dry. BRB. Okay, my goodness. Now I know why I don't do this very often, because it's a pain in the butt. So this is what it'll look like. I just gotta fold this in back down. So that's what it'll look like that, when it goes in. Isn't that cool? Just really makes those flowers pop. All right, let me mix up some resin and I'll BRB. Okay, guys, we are back. I'm going to get this resin poured in here. I mixed up 300 mLs to start. Now, I'm going to use my heat gun to get the bubbles out of this. Looks like there's something in there. Where is that on the other side? It must be on the other side. Okay. Everybody hold your ears. That must be on the other side. You guys, am I getting my head stuck in this? Do I need to move it this way? Because it's really annoying. Okay. Now we get to put these in here. So this one goes in first. Now, I thought about backing it with like some rock or, you know, something like that. But I never made up my mind. I was supposed to do that and I didn't. What do you guys think? Should we back it with some like the blue or, whoops, like this? Just because it has all those colors in it. I think that might be kind of pretty. Hey everyone, we're back. Guess what? Time to fill up more. I did run this through my vacuum chamber. Actually, what I did was I took this thing and ran it, sat it in my vacuum chamber, and I ran it through as well because it was full of bubbles. Because obviously, I didn't. I just poured those in there. So we're going to pour the rest of these in here. And we're going to move these around, spread them out. That one layer is still soft because it's only been a couple hours. I've got some more resin over here to put in there, but I'm going to run my heat gun around. with some of these surface bubbles. Gosh, I thought this would fill it up. Apparently not. We may have to do another layer, because this was 400 mLs. And I'm out of rock. I don't have any more of that. So I guess the last layer is going to be clear. Or I could put a color on it too. Doesn't have to be. It's just the rock is so pretty. Or shell. I guess it's not rock, it's shell. All right. think that's as good as it gets for this layer. So we'll be, I guess, back for the next layer. And we'll figure out what we're going to do for the very back. And you know me, I'll come up with something creative. Okay, guys, we'll see you back for the next layer. Bye. Hey, everyone, we're back. So I think I'm going to brush the back of this with the Let's Resin Chrome Powder in gold. This may not stick. It might be already too far cured. I wonder if these work with the alcohol. Has anybody tried that with these? The alcohol? All right, I'm going to mix up my last batch of resin and get that last layer poured. And you guys don't need to see me do that. And then we'll be back whenever it is ready to come out of this mold, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay? All right, guys. We'll see you on Demold. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Look what's done. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Put this away here. Okay. Let's get this baby out of here. I'm going to put gloves on because I don't want to get this gold all over me. Dying to see what this looks like. You know what? Let me just wipe that off. How's that sound? And then we won't have to worry about it, right? It'll be already off. Or at least most of it anyway. And then I won't be tracking it. All right, that's better. Okay, here we go. All right, flip it over here. Let's see if I can get this to come off. So I don't want to reveal yet. Wow, it came out nice. Okay, there's that. All right, so that's how the back looks. That's how the side looks. And ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Look at that. Did get some bubbles on the top, but you know what? We can put a top coat on it. But look how pretty it is. There isn't very many. There's just a couple. How pretty is that? Isn't that pretty? Love it. Goodness. What do you guys think? So I'm going to top coat this first before I put the clock in, but we can see what the clock looks like in there. So that's what it'll look like, just like that. Pretty. So let me get this top coated. I'm just going to give this a very fine sanding real quick. Just a second, y'all. Okay, y'all. Got this sanded. There are some spots that are now I'm going to spray this with alcohol. And I did go ahead and mix up my tabletop resin. And we're going to top coat this. The tabletop resin doesn't take that long to cure, so. All right, here we go. Didn't mix up very much. Only mixed up like 30 mLs. All right, y'all. Looks good. Okay, we'll see you when this is done, and we'll get that clock face on there, and we're golden. Get it? Golden. It's so funny. All right, see you back in a while. Bye. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. This is ready. I'm going to go ahead and slip this in here, and this will be finished. Make sure that that's straight at the 12. I can't see it. I got to move it closer to me. Make sure it's straight. And then we're just going to push that in there. Just like that. And voila. Done. Now, I thought about taking a gold pin and going around this edge just because I think it would really finish it off. Keep my head out of the shot. I think this is the pin that's almost out. Gosh, you guys, I've been watching the news today. Whoa, craziness stuff going on. Jeez, New Orleans, now Las Vegas. Gosh, crazy. Can't believe it. It's crazy stuff going on. Gotta let that dry. And then I'll go around it again. So what do you guys think? And then I need to sand around this edge, but I don't need to do that with you guys, but because it's really sharp. But what do you guys think about this clock? Isn't it just beautiful? I love it. I'm going to get that gold just up a little further on the edge around that, and it'll be perfect. Well, there you go, guys. There's my clock. I just love it. It's so pretty. All right, guys, there you have it. Leave me a comment. Hit that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe. Please subscribe, because I'm trying to meet that 5,000 subscriber goal. It's my goal. It's my very, very first goal for 2025. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Only thing I'm disappointed with is that I didn't have rock to fill this all the way up. So if I make another one of these, I'm definitely going to have more rock to fill it up with, but it's okay. I mean, the back is, see if I can do this without touching the gold. I mean, the back looks good because it matches the gold, but other than that, it's beautiful. I love it. Love it. All right, y'all. There it is. Sitting up. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Just love it. It's gorgeous. All right, everyone, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Share it out to the world. And that helps that algorithm and pushes my video out to YouTube world. And hit that subscribe button. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. Love y'all. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. Bye.